Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I am in a plane that I once described as not being worth the money. This has changed, and now I fly out in the Pyörremyrsky in a rather short match, but I think in this match you will see everything that there is to know about this plane. It's not an epic ultra carry, it's not the most kills that I've ever gotten, but it is a short, nice match, and I think it sums up all that the plane has to offer. The Pyörremyrsky has switched rank from rank 2 to rank 3, and as such, the aircraft is much more worth because you can research up to rank 4 aircraft without penalty. And it also teaches you quite a lot, especially for a beginner. This is a plane that you can learn quite a lot of in terms of tactics, and the armament is reliable. Let's begin with the armament. We have a single 20mm MG151-20 in the nose with 150 rounds. That's 50 rounds less than, for example, on the Bf109 G2, but it still does the trick. And then it's also backed up by two 50 cals, and they have a different name. But for all intents and purposes, the 12.7mm LKK/42 machine guns with 600 rounds, of which you have two also centralized mounted, just like the 20mm, they just smell like 50 cals, they behave like 50 cals, they look like 50 cals, they are 50 cals. Same belt, same muzzle velocity, same damage output, they're really nice and definitely better than the abysmal German 30mm, which I think I never got a kill with them, so much for that. While the plane doesn't have big rockets and or big bombs, you at least have 4 100kg bombs, which is nice for tank RB and maybe for the last tough tank or pillbox in air RB. And as you can see, the plane handles really nicely at around 500 kilometers per hour. The closer you come to 700 kilometers per hour, the closer you come to stiffening up, as you could see in the very first dive. And it loops around really nicely. The Yak 3 tries to escape from my teammate, but eventually he also crashes, giving me yet another kill. And as you can see, I still have quite a lot of ammunition, and I already got a few kills. So let's just continue. And the thing that I really have to point out about this plane is the engine power, because it is fueled by a DB605A 12-cylinder inline that has roughly 1500 horsepower, and you can climb really nicely with this plane. However, in a dive I expected just a touch more, but it's still okay for the battle rating, and the handling, while it has a little bit of rather wobbling issues, it is much more controllable in my hands than a Bf109. So I really love this plane. It doesn't really look all that good with the skin, but when it comes to the firepower, yep, that'll do. Mate, you're on fire. There is a river. Come on. That's the way to go to extinguish a fire in War Thunder. So, third kill. And again, 88 rounds of 20mm left. That's more than half of it. And still 450 50 cals. So, if you have a patient, well-disciplined trigger finger, this is more than good enough armament. And this is also another factor that I personally really like about the plane, because it's not like, oh, I have 4 20mm and 10,000 50 cals and I'm just going head on with everything. No, this is a little bit of a gladiator. This is maneuverable, it is powerful, and it just has the right tools to do the job. The LA5's behavior I only can describe as that he has already signed his death penalty. He knows that he is about to die. That was bad aim, but you can see that I can turn with him, and there is one greedy P-47 behind me, one short burst in the tail of him, and he's on fire, and eventually he goes down. Fourth kill, and that's already everything that you need to know about this plane. It's not a Zero, it's not a Spitfire, but it is really good at getting the aerial superiority and to have the energy advantage and the altitude advantage over most opponents that it faces, and it can even turn reasonably well. It can be beaten, obviously, as I said, by significantly better turn fighters, but therefore you have the engine power to do the boom and zoom stuff. Again, a great teacher. Let's have a quick look at the post-battle results to see if it is really worth. With the Silverline and RP modifiers respectively, we gain 82,000 Silverlines and 13,000 vehicle research points for 4 kills and 1 kill assist. I think that's a good result. Again, when it comes to the Silverline modifiers, we're talking about 1.7 times 2.0 and 1.42 for the RP. If you compare this with the J29D, it has 2.3 times 2.0 and 2.2 for the Silverline and the RP modifiers respectively. So there you have it, a really nice plane. I love it, I can recommend it. That's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this rather short video. Please give this video a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, and as usual we will see each other on the ways, on the battlefields and in the skies of War Thunder.